All right, Balls Deep Lotto Ticket with a special morning episode. Now, if you've ever watched Balls Deep, and chances are pretty good that you haven't, you might know that Balls Deep Lotto Ticket, Ray Stern, is probably not the biggest NBA fan. Now, I'm not a fan of NBA, but I was for 20 years. I mean, I bought the NBA package for 10 years, 8 years. I watched Mavericks and Lakers and Bulls and everybody growing up, right? But then in the 06 finals, the fucking referees came out and basically handed a trophy to the Heat. Anything Dwayne Wade did, they'd call a foul on the other team. Dwayne Wade could run into Devin Harris, and that was a goddamn foul. So that really ruined it for me. Plus, seeing the Sacramento Kings have a championship stolen from them by referees. Kobe broke a guy's nose with his elbow, and they called a blocking foul on Mike Bibby. And Tim Donaghy went to jail. I mean, they went to jail for what they did. So the NBA is fishy. It's corrupt. But I still recognize that Kobe is one of the best players of all time. He's one of the best players. He's top 10. He might be top 5. He might be the best player ever. It might be Jordan. I mean, Kobe's done a lot of amazing things. I think when it's all said and done, it'll be LeBron James. But that's beside the point. I have watched Kobe a lot of times, and his excellence was incredible for many years. It's not really there anymore, but Kobe still thinks it is. And so Kobe has difficulty adjusting to getting older. Everybody gets older. I get older, you get older. Everybody gets fucking older. But Kobe doesn't like getting older. I mean, if Kobe misses a shot, his teammates should have called for the ball. If Kobe turns it over, it's because his teammates weren't aggressive enough. No matter what happens, it's not Kobe's fault. No matter what happens, it's not Kobe's fault. So, Kobe brings the ball up. Kobe hits a lot of game winners, for sure. But he also, if you watch the playoffs the last 2 years, 2011, the Mavericks bent the Lakers over in round 2 of the Western Conference and spanked them. They pulled down the Lakers' trousers and just fucking spanked them on the ass, dude. Just beat them. And when Kobe and his Lakers came out for Game 4, they laid down. They rolled over. Todd Aiken style. They rolled over. And the Mavs beat them by 40. And then last year, against Oklahoma City, the Lakers came out. They won one of the first few games. I don't know if it was one of the first 2 or the first 3. But the Oklahoma City Thunder just come back and spank them. And every time at the end of the game, Kobe's taking a 21-foot fadeaway jumper or turning it over or passing out of a double team while he's in the air or under 2 minutes making a mistake. And he was awful against Oklahoma City. And meanwhile, his fans all defend him. It's always everyone else's fault. It's Steve Blake's fault. Steve Blake's not a good player. What do you expect from Steve Blake? Or it's Andrew Bynum's fault. You know what? That's Kobe Bryant's team. He's the coach of it. Or he was. So the Lakers bring in Mike Brown, and Mike Brown's not known for getting the most out of his star players. And yet, if you think about it, he took the Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals with nobody good except some old Chinese lady just saw me. She's wondering why I'm fucking recording in my car. It's because I recorded in my house and I covered up the microphone the whole time. Anyhow, my point is this. The Lakers have fired Mike Brown. They've gone out and they've got Mike D'Antoni. This team will be a fun team to watch. And I'll be honest, at the beginning of the year, I thought this would be the best team in the West. And I still do. I think when it's all said and done, the Lakers are the best team in the West. You have Dwight Howard, Pau Gasol, Steve Nash, and Kobe. I mean, unless half of those guys get hurt, the Lakers will be the best team in the West. Only if they can deal with one guy getting hurt, but they can't deal with 2. So I'm going to stick with the Lakers pick. I think they'll be fine. But Kobe is a sociopath. It's always everybody else's fault. And again, I admit it. He's one of the best players ever. I like good players. I've liked watching Kobe for a long time, but his time is past. He's not as good as he used to be. I mean, he's just not dealing with it very well. Balls Deep Lotto Ticket. Hit me up. Stern Ryan. That's Ray Stern at Twitters.